here's where you have the greatest level of control. And most family wealths have been built from people who succeeded in their own business and were able to repeat that and grow that and build that, and either build that business or acquire more businesses to build a store of wealth in their own business. That's the game we're talking about. So, I could draw it from up here. This is the area of operation of a business broker. That's the sphere, that's the graph, that's the quadrant. Now, yes, there are certain businesses where you would expect a higher return on investment because there's high risk. And there are other businesses down here that are pretty safe. Some franchise businesses, some businesses in categories that are sought after, some businesses that are well managed and highly systemized. Let me draw a line across here. I want 20% return on investment for the risk that's involved in that business. This part's easy. This is the maths. On the right-hand side here of your return on investment is your multiple of income, without tax at the moment, but the multiple of income. So if you want 100%, you get 100% return on investment, the multiple is 1. If 75% is your return on investment, the multiple is 1 point something. And all around that, between 100 and downwards is 1 point something until we get to, well, 50%. Anything above 50 is 1 point something. But when we hit 50%, that's 2 times. 2 times payback. You'll hear this terminology. 2 years return, not paying tax, without tax considerations, but we're into the area now of rule of thumb. Or what would you expect to pay for that business 2 times, 3 times its income? So 100 times income for something highly safe, 2 times income, 50%. So that's the inverse. 50 is the inverse of 2. 25 is the inverse of 4. 4 into 100 goes 25, and that's how we get this multiple. It has an inverse relationship between the return on investment and itself. It's an inverse ratio. So we come down here, 10%, 10 years return to get your 100% of your money back. So let me operate solely for you in this area here. You're looking to buy a business, you're going to sell your business, you've got all these questions. We're operating in this sphere. Now, people say to me, oh, I don't want to pay more than it's worth, or I don't want to sell it for less than it's worth. That's fine, but there's no absolute science as to what amount you should pay for a business. There's a little bit of science, but there's a lot of art and interpretation of a risk. What do we want? We want a business that gets a high return on investment and low risk, but it just doesn't operate. It doesn't work. It's not there. Here is this zone of reality. Now, it could be worth something here, but if you pay something there, that's maybe you're making a little mistake, but it's not as big a mistake as if you're paying something up here or paying something down there. Someone loses, all things being equal, if the transaction takes place here. The transaction is never going to take place here, low risk and money back in a year, unless you're gambling or something, or highly speculative stock that comes off. And what about private equity and startups? You know, they don't have any income. The multiple disappears as a reality if there's no profit. There's no profit, there's no multiple. There's only an anticipated profit, but your risk is way up here with a startup or in venture capital. So in my life as a business broker, yes, most of the businesses that I sell are in this 2 to 4 multiple range. So let's come across on that line. There's your range. There's your risk measured against return on investment. If you miss it by a little, it probably won't matter. If you miss it by a lot, it's going to matter. So today we've looked at buying and selling a business, how to come to the right price, how to value a business, how to make decisions about risk. In an upcoming video, I want you to watch out for the factors that affect business value, the business drivers of business value. This has been Tony Arena on paying the right price for your business.